Don't you just hate it when people break their promises? I know I promise a new video every Monday on this channel, and I'm really sorry I missed the past 2 Mondays. I'm in the middle of moving. We just moved across the country, and it's been a huge transition, and I shouldn't say I haven't had the time, because truth be told, I probably had time, but anytime I had free time, I was just too exhausted to do anything, so I deeply apologize. And speaking of getting in trouble, something's been happening on my TikTok lately that I thought would be great to share with you. So let's hop into 5 things I wish I knew about TikTok's Creators Fund before actually joining. This is a more conversational, like casual video. I don't have all of my equipment yet, but I did just want to keep sharing informational, helpful tips that I know have been useful to me, and I hope they'll be useful to you. I want to start by talking about TikTok content violations, because I've been getting a lot of them, and it sounds like it's a bad thing to do. Like, hey Amanda, why don't you just not violate TikTok's content policies? But like, it's actually really hard to control, and a lot of creators, you can't really avoid it. Last week on TikTok, I got a content violation, like similar to a strike on YouTube. And what happens is, when you're in the Creators Fund, if you publish a video that is blatantly a content violation, such as using copyrighted audio, TikTok will remove the audio or possibly even just take down the video. And another thing that happens is, you can upload a video thinking that it's totally great and fine, but then a user who just doesn't like the content for whatever reason can report your video, and like, if the video gets enough reports, it can get taken down. And if your channel gets multiple content violations, you can get shadow banned. In the worst case scenario, even kicked off TikTok. And so the very first thing I wish I had known before joining the TikTok Creators Fund was how seriously they take their content guidelines and how easy it is to actually get a content violation. I mean, seriously, like, the videos that I've gotten strikes on are just completely like innocent content, and even memes where you see like a lot of other people doing the same thing, but if their videos aren't the ones getting reported, the algorithm will let it slide. Whereas if someone specifically reports your video, they will actually review it, and in most cases, they will take it down completely. It just really sucks, because even if it didn't take you long to put it together, it's still something that you probably valued and put thought into, and it's a piece of content that contributes to your brand's growth and your image and your story, and having it taken down sometimes feels like it's unfair. That brings me into the second point. I wish I had known about TikTok's appeals process. So on paper, you can appeal when a video gets reported or a strike with a content violation. It takes them up to 3 days to review your appeal. And even after that, in most cases, the video gets taken down. However many likes you had on that video will be subtracted from your profile's number of likes. And I know that's just a vanity metric, and it's not a huge deal. It doesn't really mean anything about like your brand or your content. But start to see that number grow, it can feel like a blowback to suddenly see it decline. Third thing I wish I had known about TikTok's Creators Fund is that you make pennies most days. In a video on my channel, I do actually tell how I made over $200 in about a month. Those are like the more exceptional times. Something like I wish I had known in advance, because maybe I wouldn't have like been so like desperate to be a part of the Creators Fund. And I could have put more thought and careful planning into what type of content I wanted to create. And that leads me to the fourth thing that I wish I had known before joining TikTok's Creators Fund, which is, just because you're in the fund does not mean that you're going to be going viral every time you post. In fact, I would say it feels like it actually gets harder to go viral once you're in the Creators Fund. Other creators have claimed this too across the internet. It's kind of like the standards rise, so whatever made you go viral in the first place probably won't be enough to keep you going viral every day. So you're going to have to get more and more creative and just keep trying and don't give up. And along those lines, the fifth thing I wish I had known before joining TikTok's Creators Fund was just that urge to go viral again and again never leaves you. There's a lot of pressure on you to like keep seeing that income and keep going viral. Especially the pressure to keep going viral is insane, because you want to stay relevant. And personally, I felt like once I joined the Creators Fund, I had started to feel like, oh, now I'm kind of like legitimate. And I just didn't want to lose that. So the sad thing is, like, sometimes you get so stressed that it drives you to create content that's not authentic to you or your voice or your brand. And so you just have to be careful of that. Like, if you're going to be feeling that even like years after joining, even if you have like millions of followers, you'll still feel like I have to go viral every time I post. And that's not really the truth. There are plenty of creators with substantial followings who have sponsorships, or they're using TikTok to really grow their business. And most of their videos aren't really viral compared to the few videos that really do go viral. So it's kind of like the 80-20 rule. 80% of your views will come from 80% of your views and followers will come from about 20% of your actual content. That means the other 80% of your content is going to be less significant, but you should still put your effort and heart into it. All right, well, I just wanted to drop in here and catch up with you guys. What other questions do you have?